Hey, here we go again. Morning everybody. Well, it's morning here anyway. Could be any time where you are, I don't care. Right, what am I doing? I've completed this engine. This is that other engine we put together. I want to get it in that frame and get it run up and compression test it after it's been run a while, etc, etc. The reason I've turned the camera on my last video when I was editing it up and I was doing the compression test on this one, we had 150 odd on one cylinder, and then when I switched it over to the second cylinder and I said, oh, we've only got 125, that's not good, it suddenly occurred to me on that second one I hadn't opened the throttle. Well, I have opened the throttle now, and I can tell you it's a different story. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. You're between my legs, guys, sorry about that. Right, throttle wide open. This is cylinder number 1. Now we're getting as near as, damn it, 150. 145 maybe. Let me just switch that over to cylinder number 2 and you'll see what I mean. Hang on. Right, cylinder number 2. $175. So yeah, that's gone higher. I mean, that was 150 before. So here's what's happening, in my humble opinion. Whenever you do work on an engine, major work, there's a running in period for everything to settle down, bed in, wear itself in, etc, etc. I think that's what's happening here. I think that it's a cracking engine. We're getting good compression on both cylinders. A little discrepancy, yeah, admitted, but I think when I've done 1,000 or 2 miles on that and I'll compression test it again, I think we're going to get a very different story. Well happy. I think that's okay. As said before, that engine's now got to come out. Going to do that off camera. We're going to get this bad boy in and yeah, rinse and repeat. Cheers. Whew. I'm working hard, guys, but I'm not filming much today. Right, I'm knackered. I've just manhandled that engine out of there. Fucking thing to get in and out of when you ain't got the gear. So there it is. That one is, we believe now, a decent engine. We'll pop that in the corner and cover it up because we're now going to get this one in. I'm not going to film it. I did have to take this clutch cover off because I filled it with oil and it was pissing out there, and when I checked all these bolts, most of them were loose, so I tightened them. It was still leaking a bit, so we've I should have filmed it really, but we've had that clutch cover off. We've put a new gasket on there and we've refilled it with oil, and hopefully that should cure the leak. So right, camera off, let's do some work and get this engine in that frame. Cheers. Well, the engine is in, and that was a bastard. Probably I haven't got the equipment to change engines on this side. Trolley jack, scissor jack, bars, screwdrivers, that sort of thing. But anyway, we've got the fucking thing in. Just need to plumb it all up now. Carbs, wiring, etc, etc. So yeah, I'm going to crack on with that, I think. Back soon. Right, come across a problem. Now the wiring coming out the stator here, we've got that plug there, which is correct, And then the other wire coming out of this stator is that, which is 4 wires, and it's got to go into that, which, as you can see, them two don't go together. Now I'm guessing that one is charging circuit and one is the circuit for the spark. I'm not entirely sure which is which, but I'm just having a look at this blowing up engine, and that has got the correct wires that we need. So what I'm going to do, I think, is whip them bolts out and see whether it's a dead easy job just to change the stator over and then the wiring's correct. Who knows? Right, let's have a look. Right, I haven't filmed a great deal, so let's film this. My electronic, oh, bolt missing there. Someone's been here before. My electronic ratchety thing's got a flat battery, so I've got that on charge. So I've got to do it the old way. Probably got to take that centre bolt out of the stator as well, but let's get this ring of bolts off first. I'm not sure if there's oil in here either. Sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. But I don't think there's any oil in this crankcase anyway, so hang on, we've got a rounded one, and it wasn't me. That was already done. There you go. Let's see if we can tap this in and see if we can coax it out. Gently, gently. Yes, we got it. So much easier with the electronic thing. Let me get a tray. These things here, fantastic for dropping all your nuts and bolts in when you're stripping something down like this, because they're magnetic. And one thing I'm really good at is losing nuts and bolts. Yeah, the engine was a bastard. Getting that out, no, getting it out was easy. Got gravity on my side getting it out. Getting it in, oh no. No, we're not playing. I'll probably speed this bit up. Boom, boom, boom. Any more? Any more for any more? Quite looking forward to tearing this down, just to see if there's anything that I can do with it. This is the one that was a bit of a cunt. So you can see it's rusted out. Right, any more for any more? Have I got you all? Right, I think that's it, but I think I might have to, I think that centre bolt probably has to come out. We'll soon see, won't we? Yeah, let's whip it out. 14, I think. 12, 14. Hit left on thread. Let's try and jam jam that so it can hold it. Fucking assholes, that is tight. Or left on thread. Let's try it. Nope, don't want to come out either way. I'll give it a second, I'm going to go and grab my impact. Right, let's try this baby. Nope, let's try the other way. Yep, left hand thread. Right, now you're going to come off. Come on, you know you want to. Little dowels in there that locate the case. I don't really want to put a screwdriver in there. What have I got? Really shouldn't put a screwdriver in there. Let's put a screwdriver in there. Come on, don't be shy. Well, there is oil in there anyway, so let's answer that question. There we go. Now, if it's just a case of bolting that onto that other engine, and I really hope it is, then that's an absolute fucking doddle, isn't it? But I'm not going to do that now, because I've been out in the shed all day, I'm knackered, and my granddaughter needs picking up from school, and lucky old me, he's got the job. Not that I mind. So, here we go. I'm going to get into tearing this down, I really want to get into that. Anyway, that'll do for now, guys. We'll come back when we've got something worth filming. Cheers. Hello guys, it's me again. I'm just changing these stators over. I've took one off that blown engine. I'll remind you why I'm changing the stators over. This is the one, hang on, let me get me, yeah, this is the one that was on the engine, and as you can see, that was on the engine that I've just put in the 500. I'll try not to confuse you because I'm confusing myself. And that's the plugs off it. As you can see, that one there, which is the one of the blown engine, i.e. the one that was originally in the bike that I'm working on, has got different plugs. So I'm not making a very good job of this, am I? Anyway, I'm changing the stators over because the plugs are different. But once I'm looked inside, I find that this one here has got two pickups on it. There. This one hasn't. It's only got the one pickup. It's got a space where the other pickup should go. Now this one with a second pickup, that accounts for the extra wiring in this plug. Now, don't ask me why, don't ask me what it's for, because I haven't got a fucking clue. Okay, well, that's loose. Don't mean to be that loose. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. So, thought, no problem, swap these over. As you can see, they're different. I've also removed the flywheel, and these are different as well, so I think I'm having to change the flywheels over. There's not much difference, but this, as you can see, I've got the flywheel off that. What the fuck have I done with the flywheel? Oh, I know where I've put it, yeah. So, they are, on the face of it, identical, but when you look around the side, this one has got them big huge pickup magnets, whereas this one has only got that little tiny one there. Now I really don't know if that makes a difference. Has it just got the one? Yeah, see, that one's got pickups around the other side as well, so it's got far more pickups. So we're having to change the flywheels over as well. To get these flywheels off, the Haynes manual says you need Kawasaki special tool number XYZJ4321, whatever the fuck it was, and I haven't got that special tool, but I have got this Chinese flywheel remover, which is like a universal cheap Chinese thing. I've had it ages. Use it mainly for taking the flywheels off scooters and things like that. But this particular one here screws into the stator there perfectly, and with that and the impact wrench I was easily able to remove them. So anyway, don't know if I'm going to stumble across any more issues trying to change these over, but I'm going to crack on and we'll bring you back if there's anything worth seeing. That's probably as clear as fucking mud, isn't it? Right, that's all on and fitted. New gasket as well. Not that I think there's a lot of oil in there, but I had one, so I'll put it on. I've got a bolt missing out of there. Now I did source one and try to put it in, but turns out there's a broken stud in there. That's something we're going to have to address at some point in the future, but not now. Okay, I'm going to get it back up on the path there. We'll see about getting them carbs bolted up, some plugs in it, and get to a point where we can try and fire it up. Right, I think we're ready for our first try. Genuinely haven't tried this before, not with this engine. I think I've got everything I need connected. Filled it with water. I've not filled it with antifreeze because I'm going to have to drain it out at some point, and you know, the environment and all that, don't want to pollute it. That's a load of bollocks. I just don't want to waste antifreeze. Right, what you're going to do? Still the same situation with this button, I presume. Yeah, nothing on the start button. No neutral light. It isn't neutral, isn't it? So if there's electrical problems, it would appear. Try and cross it out. Let's give it some choke and some throttle. And we got a flat battery. Right, let me try and address that, and we'll switch it back on again. Right, fresh battery, let's try that again. I wonder if we've got spark. We've got fuel. Haven't got anything getting down there. It's looking a bit low, to be honest with you. I think we're quite low on fuel. Let me just see if I can top that up, and we'll try again. This battery's not sounding the best, to be honest with you. Bum, 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 bum. I have a horrible feeling, I should check really, that I'm going to end up with no spark, and it's going to be something to do with that fucking around with that stator that I did. But let's try it again. We've got a good fuel supply in there. Ignition on. Right, let's check for spark. If I've done something silly with fuck arsing about with that stator. Right, what can I touch you on? I'll do. You have to take my word for it. Absolutely fuck all. It's that stator in it. I've done something with that bastard, that's hot. I've done something with that stator, I'm sure. No, these feel a bit on the loose side. Let me just tighten that a bit. Try again. No spark. Right, no idea why. Don't even know what I'm going to do to try and address it, but let me fuck about with that off camera and see if I can sort anything out. Right, this ain't going well. What I've done is I've changed out that flywheel, because I thought to myself, I wonder if I got them mixed up when I changed over and I put the wrong flywheel on, because the magnets are different. That's absolutely made no difference at all. So I wonder if I've got a bad stator, because it come off this blown engine and I had no idea if it works or not. So what I'm now thinking is, we have a known good stator right there. I didn't really want to tear into that engine because we finished it, it's done, it's ready to go. But I need to eliminate the stator. So what I'm now thinking of is taking that stator off that known good engine, popping it on that one, and in theory I can't see why that shouldn't work. Anyway, that's what I'm probably going to do. Right, this is actually getting quite interesting. I've took the stator off this engine, and we know that this is a known good stator, it works. Now we can see that there is only one pickup, and we can further see that this has got the larger magnet. Is it a magnet or the pickup on the flywheel? Whereas the ones with two pickups has the flywheel with the much smaller magnets or pickups, whatever they are, on the, I think they're called Lux or some bollocks or other, I don't know. Anyway, but it's only got the short ones. I don't know why. I mean, if one of you guys want to explain that to me in thicko terms, go for it. But in theory, if we now put this flywheel on that's got the big magnet along with that stator, and it should work. And if it doesn't work, the only other possible thing it could be, and I can't see why it should go, why a flywheel should go wrong, but the only thing we wouldn't have changed is the flywheel. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to pop one of the knackered stator covers on there just to cover it, just so it don't get no shit in it, because we know that's a good engine now. So yeah, I'm sorry I'm not filming a lot, guys. I just want to crack on and get this done. But yeah, that's quite interesting. I wonder whether it's the newer model or the older model that has one pickup. I'm suspecting that, because this is a 2000. Got no idea what that old engine come from, but yeah, it's all good stuff, isn't it? I think so anyway. Right, I'm going to crack on, get that on, and hopefully we'll have spark. Back soon. Right, this is just getting weird. It's going from one problem to another. Right, as previously stated, I said I was going to put the stator cover off that, on that, job's a good one. Well, I can't do that, and I don't know why exactly, but this is the stator cover, and it just will not mate up. You can see there. Now, thinking it was a different sized flywheel, I'll try and get that with one hand, hang on a sec. I thought, right, well, we'll change the flywheel as well. So that's the flywheel off the known good, and it still won't go on. It appears to be seated correctly. I've tried the stator cover back on this one. That's the flywheel off that one. It fits perfectly on that engine. It won't go on this engine. I don't exactly know why. I wonder if the... No, that can't be it. I was going to say, I wonder if that bit there's a bit thicker. But if it was, it wouldn't go on either of them, would it? So, yeah. I'm beginning to lose a bit of interest in this now, so it might be time to put them all away, sleep on it, and come up with a solution in the morning maybe. I mean, are these tapers different so that maybe the flywheels go on different sort of distances inwards? I really don't know. Why the fuck on that seat? Right, anyway, if anything changes I'll let you know. Cheers. Wow, I solved it. You are not going to believe what it was, but as you can see, I've got to bolt it up yet, but that's mated on there perfectly. So, what was the issue? Well, I still can't understand why this caused the problem, but it was the problem. Now, on that shaft there is a little slot that takes a Woodruff key. Now this one's facing the wrong way round, but trust me, it's a little key that locks the flywheel. It locates on that ridge there and locks the flywheel in. Well, I was sitting on my stool, scratching my head, wondering what the fuck it could be, swapping bits from that one to this one and this one to that one. I thought, well, hang on, that Woodruff key looks a little bit chewed up, so I changed it. This is it. This tiny little thing here was cause of all that problem. I changed that Woodruff key and it dropped straight on. Absolutely no hassle whatsoever. I don't entirely know why, but fuck am I pleased. That's on now. So as we were, I'm going to carry on, start getting some of this shit back together, and then we'll see if we've got spark after all that. Right, back soon. Right, finally we have spark. I have checked it. So we know we've got a dud stator. We need to get that replaced if we want to use that second engine, which we probably do. Will it run? There's another question. Let's find out. Right, contact. No. Let me get my jump pack. Just a second. Alright, should we try that again? Come on. Work, you bastard. More flat. I don't think she wants to go. We've definitely got spark. Jump pack's pretty crap. %. Why is that not working then? Let's give it a sniff. Ow, bastard. Come on. Why? Give that a minute or two to charge. What is wrong with you? This jump pack is it's not working as it should, as you can hear. It's just clicking away. What you're supposed to do with it is put it on, and then you get an amber light, and then you press it until you get a green light, and then it gives you a boost to charge it. This is just sort of staying on green, and it's just clicking away. I don't know whether that's a fault of the vehicle or the charger, but it's not behaving as it should. We'll give it one more go. If it don't work, I'm packing away, charge the battery over the next day or two and try another time. Last chance. Nope. Right, we're done. Okay guys, we'll charge the battery. We'll commence this on another day. I'm pretty pissed off with it now, to be honest with you. Cheers.